Hello, it's Mr. Watt again with another brief introduction to how to write good sentences. In this case today we have these sentences. Cicero was murdered in 43 BC. Cicero was murdered at Formier, Italy. The killers were thugs who worked for Mark Antony named Herennius and Popilius. And what we want to try to do is combine these pieces of information into a single sentence. Let's start by fixing the event in place and time, as our rule on this particular occasion suggests. In 43 BC, and then what we're going to do is we are going to look at the two people because we want to write in the active voice rather than using was murdered or the killers were thugs. Two thugs who worked for Mark Antony named Herennius and Popilius found Cicero at Formier in Italy and killed him. Now, him in this case is not entirely clear because we have Mark Antony here, we have Herennius, and we have Popilius on one side, and on the other we have Cicero. And it's not necessarily entirely clear to the reader which of those four men we mean when we say him. So we're going to change this to a slightly different definition. Mark Antony is a senator, Herennius is not, Popilius is not, Cicero is, but there's a difference in age between Mark Antony and Cicero, so we will add the adjective elderly in order to indicate which senator it is that we mean. Now, we could write this sentence a slightly different way. We could say, two thugs of Mark Antony's, Popilius and Herennius, found Cicero at Formier in 43 BC and murdered the senator. And we've now put the information into the same order. We've changed the order of things here, but we've changed the sense or the sentence structure, and we can do that again. We can say Mark Antony sent two thugs, and maybe we shouldn't even dignify them with names, to murder Cicero at home in 43 BC while the elderly senator was at his country estate in Formier. And now we're making it clear that Mark Antony is the overall arranger of the murder, and that Cicero is murdered at home in 43 BC, and that the murder takes place in Cicero's home. So by fixing events in time and place, we can take a lot of information, as in these three sentences, and combine them into a single sentence. Hope this helps you with your writing.